What is up YouTube, Silverhammer8 here today and welcome back to more Death Stranding 2 on the beach gameplay. We're on part 10. We had a bit of an issue. We came to this mine. We had to get all the materials as well. Use monorail. I'm going to submit all this. Now I know what I'm doing now. I'm going to skip this. Get these materials. And I need...
Very good, Sam. Now all you have
to activate the monorail. Operate the monorail. Load monorail. I'm going to load all this as well. Get on monorail. Dispatch. I'm gonna... There we go. Nice. You can deliver that now. We had a bit of issue with our loot. But we sorted it though. Hold on, did I just take the belt? I don't have a vehicle, do I? No, I don't. Oh shit. The fuck is that? Electrobytes. I never seen one of those before. Cargo, I've got cargo here. That helps out. I should have took the monorail. Why did I not take the monorail? Now I've got a walking distance to go. God damn it. Should have took the cargo. Why didn't I take the cargo?
Almost toppled over.
Quite a lot of twister things here. Oh shit, I should have just brought my car, but oh well. Didn't plan ahead of that. I wonder, can I take the monorail? I think I can take the monorail. Nice. I can take the monorail. Because now that's done now. Now I could take the monorail. Probably take the monorail. Load on monorail, I already loaded it. Hey, I can take the monorail. That's pretty cool that you can take the monorail. You can jump off, jump down.
Now entering Cairo network coverage.
Deliver special alloys. I did do that, didn't I? Yes, I did.
Yeah! Yeah! Woohoo!
You're enjoying the ride.
Yeah!
This is pretty cool for game. Add this. Ooh, first person.
This fucking rocks!
Norman Reedus. I think his name is Norman Reedus. Yeah.
Yeah! This fucking rocks!
I was trying to figure out what was going on here. Alright, we've just arrived at our destination now. That's where I left the fucking car. That's where it is. Nice. Now... That's all that. Yep, let's do that. There we go.
Did you actually manage to restore the monorail? Awesome.
Nice.
With
It
it
took a
back
while
up
though.
and running, you'll be able to transport materials from the mines. Right. Sorry. Let's take a look at these materials you brought. Would you look at all this? I think it's safe to say we'll have nothing to worry about for a while.
Alright guys, it won't be long. I've got to do something, okay? It won't be long, okay? Take a few minutes, okay? And about guys, sorry it took long. Ooh, okay, we got a new pickup off-roader. It's like a vehicle of some sort. Probably get that later on.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Nice, we got quite a lot.
Oh, here's a little something extra as thanks. I got them just for you. Figured they'd suit your style. They sure weren't easy to come by. A real collector's item, I hear.
Bit of a gift. Huh. Glasses. I'll take those. Fair enough.
We really appreciate your help. At the risk of stating the obvious, it's going to take an awful lot of resources to restore the other roads and monorails to working order. But at least with this monorail operational, you can bring us large shipments of materials with relatively minimal effort. That's going to go a long way towards getting other sections up and running again. We can fabricate pickup off-roaders now, by the way. I'm pretty fond of them myself.
Pickup off-roader.
It's a
Let's ask
large
about that.
four-wheel drive vehicle. Boasts significant cargo carrying capacity for the hard-working porter.
We might use that as
The
our
driver's
car,
seat
maybe.
is in an elevated position and exposed by design. This allows the driver to survey their surroundings more easily and engage enemies with small arms if necessary. You can customize it quite a bit too. Attach all kinds of different parts as you like. That said, a lot of parts are still in development, but you'll receive their data as soon as it's ready. The schematics for this vehicle have already been shared with everyone on the Chiral network. Which means that we can look forward to other people drafting even more new parts.
Are there any
Sure.
monorail lines?
The monorail network was extensive and once stretched across a good chunk of Australia's coastline. But repeated exposure to timefall has seen it degrade significantly. And with the constant threat of BTs
At least we've got the
and
monorail
armed
working
routes,
now.
it's not been possible to repair the damage. If you happen to come across a track layer, be sure to feed it any materials you can spare. Even a small contribution will make a difference. Anyway, just something to think about. We're so grateful for the assistance, Sam. You've been a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day.
You managed to
Nice.
save the day.
It was a hard mission to get that done.
People here now have more than enough supplies for their needs. They should be able to prepare cargo for the next delivery too. But first, I have some information to share with you. About Lou. Return to the DHV Magellan so we can talk.
Right then. So we've got more information about the take orders. Nah. Probably leave the car here actually, the vehicle. So we're gonna go in the drawbridge is
Thank you, Sam.
I don't know what it's called, the DHV. DHV.
Can anybody hear me?
Let's get rid of all markers. Alright. Let's go inside. Okay, she's got information now. Oh yeah, apologies about my mic earlier on as well in the last video.
Hey Sam,
It was off a little
how's
bit.
it going? I have updates for you, if you have time.
I take it you've learned more about Lou?
We followed up on the message Deadman left for you at the lab. About how there was another BB-28, not Lou, who according to the records was decommissioned 4 years ago. The first time you and Lou met was about 2 years ago now, when you were entrusted with the BB previously issued to Bridges Corp's disposal. And together, the two of you made it all the way across North America.
Deadman and everyone else at Bridges, they all called Lou BB-28.
Right, because that was Lou's serial number. You see, we found the records for the BB storage facility. By cross-referencing the data, we confirmed that after BB-28 was decommissioned 4 years ago, Lou was
So-
assigned the same designation and placed into storage.
So Lou isn't. So that's
So
not
what
Lou.
you're telling me is that instead of getting a new serial number, Lou inherited an old one?
As for Lou's mother, following the C-section, it seems she passed away. And that pretty much is the extent of our recent discoveries. Without a still mother to provide support,
Still
it
mothers.
makes sense that Lou was kept in reserve. But we still have no idea who approved the serial number reassignment, much less why they did it.
Higgs said there were things I didn't know. Maybe this is what he was talking about.
I think it could be.
Interesting. Interested to hear
I
that.
know
So
everything
that.
about Lou.
So
You're playing his game, Sam.
Lou isn't.
Chasing after the past is what Higgs wants you to do.
So. Have we got the right Lou?
I need to know where Lou came from. I have to know.
Interesting. So we don't want to know
If you're sure,
about
Sam.
Lou.
I'll keep digging. In the meantime, you should get plenty of rest before your next mission.
Interesting. So, from what I can tell, from what they're saying, is there's another BB Lou, but it's very confusing to understand what's happening here. But that's just part of the game. So, but we've got Lou in front of us. So, yeah, I don't know how to really explain it, but I kind of understand where they're coming from. Interesting to hear that though. Right, are we gonna get another dream? Oh, never mind.
According to you, Sam.
Get up. It's morning. We need to have a shower.
Sam, it's Charlie. A new order is now ready for you. I'd also like to brief you on your next destination. And I believe that Fragile wants to have a word as well. Visit the delivery terminal in West Fort Knott to take on the relevant main order.
Sam, it seems Tarman decided to leave a few books for you. Right there by your bed. Reading is a wonderful way to take your mind off things. Trust me.
Examine table. Read books. Oh wait, that's Tarman.
That's Tarman's son. He must have placed a photograph in here for safekeeping. This is an important memento. Why don't we go and take it to him?
Give photo to Tarman. So that's Tarman's son. Interesting.
I found this picture in your book. Is this your son?
Did he lose someone?
Thank you. Yes. He's still out there somewhere, borne along on the currents, with this right hand of mine. It's due to my connection with said missing piece that
He
I
lost
can
his
read
son-
the movements
his
of
son.
the tar. Something akin to a phantom pain. You want to hear the story?
Sure.
I was both a medical doctor and a geophysics researcher once upon a time. In those days, the tar currents were a key focus of mine. This ship was originally built to facilitate my studies, in fact. The deep tar hunting vessel Magellan, we named it.
getting a memory now.
A ship perfectly suited to pursuing the creatures
Of
that thrive
Tarman.
in the Tar's depths. Another avenue of research, you might say. We called them chiral mammals, for lack of a better name. Seemed like the closest fit. Reckoned if we caught one, we could figure out all the mysteries. The tar, the tides, hell, maybe even the stranding.
That's his son.
She's a big one.
Strip yourself in, son.
Tar's looking calm. I'll be fine, Pop. You seeing this?
Whoa.
I think she's pregnant.
Is she though?
Hey, Pop. This is weird.
What the hell?
Storm!
Shit. What the fuck? I'm assuming that's the tar. I want to drag him in. Hey, that's when he's got his. That's when he has his hand. When he is that when he loses his hand. Shit. That's when the tar takes him. That's when he lost his hand.
And just like that, the tar took my boy, and my hand along with him.
Jesus.
At first, I thought this little guy was my son reborn.
If I may ask a question, the hunters that attacked you after you caught the chiral mammal, are you sure they came from within the creature's womb?
Yes. That said, I'm not of the opinion that the hunters were its offspring.
Its womb merely served as a gateway to the other side.
Indeed. The tar and the beach are connected.
Interesting, so the tar and the beach are connected to each other. Jesus, so hearing his story, damn. that. I want to eat this. Let's read a book. See if there's any other photos in there.
Moby Dick, or The Whale, seems to be one of Tarman's favorite novels. As the name suggests, it's a story about a white sperm whale named Moby Dick. Captain Ahab, one of the main characters, uses a prosthetic leg made of whalebone to replace the one Moby Dick took long ago. He's obsessed with getting revenge against the whale, which he hates with a terrible passion, all while nursing the phantom pain of his lost leg. In the end, Ahab fails to exact vengeance on his foe and is dragged into the sea. His crew's only survivor is Ishmael, the book's narrator. He was rescued after clinging
relating to the father and the son.
Coffin-shaped life buoy. That's right. A coffin was his savior. Ironic, isn't it? How you use a thing makes all the difference.
Interesting to hear that story. It refers to the father and son of Tarman. What's this other book?
On a dark night in May 1816, 3 men and 2 women found themselves confined to a villa on the shore of Lake Geneva. A catastrophic volcanic eruption had wrought havoc on the global climate, and a relentless rain hammered down outside. With little else to do, the occupants of the villa decided to compose ghost stories. And it was on this fateful night that a woman named Mary penned what would become Frankenstein. Mary, who was only
I wonder if these books they're like related to some of the stories being told in the Death Stranding.
With the poet Percy Bysshe Shelley at the time, whom she would later go on to marry. A dramatic retelling of these events was committed to film prior to the Death Stranding. Titled Mary Shelley, it stars Elle Fanning in the lead role. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Wait a second, isn't that one? Wait. Isn't that one of the actor names? Isn't that a reference, Easter egg in the game, or Easter egg in the game? Interesting, very interesting. I think that might be a character, actual character name. Skip this. Skip that. There we go. That's interesting to hear that. Customized backpack. Customized look. Dr. Dolman, do you have anything to say, mate?
I've known Tarman for quite a while now, but that was the first time I've heard him speak about his son in that fashion. It made me wish that I could do something, anything to ease his burden. But setting aside those feelings, suppose that cat of his is in fact his son reborn. Why does it treat me as though I'm a threat? Does it just hate me? Reincarnation or not, perhaps it's still a cat at heart.
Probably.
Is that tasty, Sam? Sam, been a while since you had a proper shower, wouldn't you say?
I'll probably get a shower, actually. It's interesting to hear Tarman's story. It is Tarman, isn't it? Yeah. Nice. Cleaned up now. Alright, let's go to surface. It's interesting to hear about his story. Okay, another vision.
Extraction was successful. It was transferred to a sterilized pod and sent to a separate facility. Ready to proceed with corpse disposal? 1.
So he died. That person died. I wonder why we keep having these visions. Got lots of weapons, by the way. Haven't got any ladders, tools. Okay, let's go and activate the terminal for our new mission.
Sam, your next destination is the Northern Environmental Observatory. Like its western counterpart, this observatory is a critical facility that will help us to monitor the changes taking place in the Australian environment. To bring it online, you'll have to navigate the canyon to the northeast of your current position. But before that, you'll need to link up another site en route.
Sam, the next site we want you to link up is called Rainbow Valley. A friend of Drawbridge is waiting for you there. Once the network connection has been established, they'll be joining us on the DHV Magellan. I recruited them myself when we first met in the UCA.
Interested if we're meeting someone else that wants to be part of the drawbridge.
I'm looking forward to seeing you both. Thanks again, Sam.
Both? Interesting.
Commencing route creation.
Okay, we got quite a lot. We're gonna put this in the road garage. Oh, that's pretty cool. We've got online players garage. I don't think we need anything else. Do we need some a blood grenade? Got one of those. We've got quite a lot actually. Hey, get a vehicle from. By the way, this is by one. This is by some other friends.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Can I? No. Should be able to maybe use the cargo. Cargo management. Might move this out of the way. By the way, that's from another. I think that's from another PlayStation. I think that's from another PlayStation player, online player, and he's allowing me to use it. See, like every time when you play these games, you always get like people playing it, and then they leave like signs and that sort of stuff, and leave you like all sorts. What have we got in our cargo? Okay, so this does help out as well, because this sort of vehicle does help out quite a lot. Where am I heading? I'm heading all the way over here. Might as well go through here. We can collect some stuff along the way as well. Might be able to get through here. Go through it. There we go. There might be some enemies along the way. So we're going to have to be careful. I have a high feeling there might be some enemies along the way. Yep. Knew it! Called it!
They're very close now.
Yes, they are. Let's take a detour. Quite a few of them. Let's get over here quickly. Okay, he spotted me. But I am gonna. That's good, I've got past them. Scary little fuckers, aren't they? Oh, I can jump. Nice. Well, that was very interesting, but we got past them though, at least. That's the main thing. Where am I looking? I'm looking over here. Should have took a PCP really, but oh well. Take that. Right, let's get through here. Nice.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised.
Fill up the cargo. Right. Who we got
Hold
here?
on a minute. Are you Sam? And does this mean the drawbridge has finally come to the valley? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you could make it. It's an honor to welcome you here. I almost can't believe how good this looks. Thank you so much. We didn't think we'd ever get this, but we'll be hoping to see more. The next step.
Right. Let's get the Cupid out. We know how this goes. Let's skip this. Nice. A machine tar cannon. Ooh, it's like a machine gun. I can deploy the cannon to urban fiction. Ah, okay. Useful. Very useful for battle, probably.
The connection looks strong and steady to me. That cargo you brought along is going to make a world of difference, too. It'll allow us to proceed with our terraforming initiative. Hopefully no more towns will have to suffer the fate of the one down below us. Oh, we've shared our tar cannon data with everyone, by the way. I suspect you'll find it useful in your own work. Try it out. See if it suits your needs. You probably passed the town I mentioned on your way up here. At a glance, it might have looked like nothing more than a cluster of massive boulders. But those were once buildings. Places where people used to live. As the desert kept creeping closer, the town was abandoned overnight. They'd been forced to evacuate. The few who were left behind became BTs. Still, at least the exodus went to plan. There are no void outs at any rate. This region was once filled with lush vegetation, over which birds soared and serenaded, until all that beautiful life fell prey to sudden desertification. We swore to do everything in our power to bring back what was lost. Around the time we got started, the APAC people showed up. With their help, we've been able to achieve a modest measure of success. But moving forward, we have to find a way to nurture and protect what little we have on our own.
Tar
Tar
cannons.
cannons are invaluable pieces of equipment that we use to combat forest fires. Now, while fires are a common occurrence in this region, water is a precious resource. So these cannons were developed as extinguishers that utilize the tar contained within the earth itself. They leverage the tar's viscosity, making them one of the most effective methods of combating fire we have. When deployed on the ground, they can both extract and discharge tar simultaneously. You can pick up the cannon and use it on the go as well, but you'll be unable to refill its tar reservoir while doing so. If you find yourself caught in a wildfire, you'll need to figure out when to shoot and when to move in order to make it
I'll
out
probably
alive.
take it just in case then.
Thanks for everything, Sam. You and Drawbridge have helped ensure that these lands will one day be filled with life again, however long it takes. In particular, that comrade of yours is
Might take maybe two, just in case.
If you're looking to link up with them, you'll find them in the ravine on the other side of the river, directly opposite this shelter. Come back and visit anytime.
Right. Time to meet up with our comrade.
Comrade. Okay, right. Tar guns. Tar cannon. Okay, interesting. I might sell some of the stuff actually. We get 2 shotguns. Uh, 2.9. Does that mean 2.9 damage? And what I could take is I could probably take 2 tar guns. I've got 1 sniper. One of those. And then probably take 2 tar cannons, just in case. Ooh, okay, they probably... Maybe use that on top of there, just in case. So got that on the system, right, and we're going over here. That's where we're going, okay. Are we going the right way? I think we're going the right way. Alright, let's go through this way. We're going to take those 2 tar guns just in case of the wildfires. I'd take 2 just in case. Right. Let's get out of here. Let's have a look, see what's happening. Oh, copyright. What the hell is this? What the hell is she? Does the rain hurt her? Like singing in the rain. Oh, that's different. It's like the rain, she controls over the rain. It's like the rain doesn't affect her. That's the difference.
Think I spooked her? I really couldn't say. I certainly haven't ever seen her dance like that before.
Interesting. Now the rain's gone. Interesting.
Go on, Sam. Follow her into that facility.
Interesting to see that she controls over the rain. Oh. Oopsies. Doesn't matter, I'll come back for it. Okay. Oh wow, there's a lot of life down here. Interesting. I wonder who she is. How she got her powers. No, cute birds. She can also bring back life, I think.
Thanks for coming, Sam.
Rainy.
I'm sorry about just now. I didn't know who you were at first.
You're the picture of health, Rainy.
You too, little man.
You had some kind of a trick for dealing with timefall?
Rainy, it's been too long.
Fragile.
Can't wait to see you again.
Time force, so she can stop the rain.
What are we waiting for, Sam? Let's head to the DHV Magellan.
She can control over the rain. That's interesting. So she's got like a special power. Raindrops, episode 4. Excuse me. Wait. Oh shit, can't go back for my thing. Fuck. I think I've left it behind.
Fragile. Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet the old-fashioned way. Carograms are great, but nothing beats a hug.
Fragile and Rainy know each other then.
This is Rainy. She's a good friend of the cause.
It really is a pleasure to meet you, Sam.
Nice to meet you too.
Glad to see you in good health.
And it's so good to see you all again.
Interesting. Probably might get another dream. Oh, never mind. So Rainy, she's an interesting character then.
Sam, Charlie here. You may now undertake your next assignment. You can find the relevant main order by accessing the delivery terminal in Rainbow Valley.
Got another book here. Let's read the book.
The Pequod is the ship in which Ahab pursues Moby Dick on his crew and...
I think that's the same, isn't it? It's the same as usual, yeah. Were you able to customize it? Let's talk to Dullman.
Heading out already, Sam? Can I sleep in a little longer? I suppose not, huh?
Let's have another shower. Get this. Alright, let's go to the surface, head out. Getting like introduced to new characters at this point. Very sunny.
Feels good.
Repair vehicle. Oh, you can repair the vehicle. Nice.
Patched up and good to go.
Use cargo management. I could probably get rid of. I think I might need just only one of those. See, do I want to keep these or do I want to? I'm gonna put these in the store materials. How do I store them? Put them in there. Nice. Let's see, do I have to take orders? No, I don't. Right, where do I need to go? Right.
Get out there! I'm Sam!
Couple of players here, isn't there? There we go, nice. Right. Have a look at this.
Your next order requires you to recover an escaped kangaroo, the subject of an
Kangaroo?
important experiment. Seems the bushland area it hopped off to is one where the chiral density is extremely high, meaning you'll need to get it back to the animal shelter ASAP to ensure its safety. This is a ticking clock situation, Sam. I'll brief you on the details while you review your map. Accept the main order from this delivery terminal when you're ready to get underway.
So we got, so this is a timed mission then. Okay. What have we got?
Charlie here. Since this is your first order involving the capture and preservation of animals, allow me to provide additional information. The kangaroo you're looking for is somewhere in this area. Once you've arrived, use your Odradek to begin searching for the creature. You can transport the kangaroo in your standard issue animal carrier. No need to fabricate anything unique.
So this is an animal rescue mission then.
And deploy the carrier to capture it. It will be a bulky piece of cargo, but you should be able to carry it on your back like any other container.
Okay.
However, you will need to traverse some heavily wooded mountains as well as rivers and uneven terrain. Bear this in mind when considering what equipment to take with you. All right, time to proceed with route planning and final preparations.
So I need to make sure I get a good... There we go. Right, I'm going to end the video here, guys, because it's coming to the end. So if you guys want to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.